I just got my heart broken, but I look fucking fabulous. Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome back, Ensemblist. I'm Zach.
I'm Anna.
And this is Main Character Energy. And we have a big announcement that we have to let everybody know.
Are we?
Since last time, yeah. We both auditioned for a show.
Oh, right.
And we got cast.
We did. I'm so excited. We're going to be in another show together.
I know. That's like almost every show I've done in the Springs has been with you. I've had
Really?
the privilege. Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to tell everybody what your role is?
There's not really a name to it. I'm girl number 5. Tall girl. Thanks, Jane.
I'm boy.
You're right.
And boy rower.
Look at him.
But the main premise is it's a one-act show, and it's about the first ever Olympic gold all-women's rowing team.
Yes. Pretty much the creations of how like women were treated before there was an actual team and then how it is now. So it's actually quite a privilege to be a part of like such a movement and like a monument show, even though it's like just really small. I like it. And I think this episode is probably going to drop while rehearsals are going on for that.
I think so too.
So I was like, are we plugging it right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so too, a little bit.
Yeah.
And I read for a role that was my age, but I will forever be a college-aged or
Boy.
younger boy.
He's a
Which
boy.
is okay. It's
okay, I'm a girl,
Yeah,
so-
but I trust Jane, like,
Yeah.
with everything. I think she's a great director. I think that she was super helpful for me and Matilda.
Yeah.
And like giving me like super direct feedback. And she's cut from the
Cute.
same cloth as like Marty of like,
Cute.
do this, fix this. I'm going to be very specific. So I felt like I got a lot better. So it'd be
I
good.
like that. I've never had the privilege of working with Jane yet, but I am super excited because I do love her energy. I love being around her and just I'm so excited to see what she brings to the table. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And it'll be interesting to see how the cast all jives because we're on stage essentially the entire time together.
Yeah. We never
Right?
leave the stage at all.
We're going to be at rehearsals all together. So there's going to be a lot of like group norming,
Yeah.
storming, forming.
exciting.
So.
I am hopeful there's not a lot of drama.
I know. But looking at the average age of like everybody that was cast, it was kind of like
He's not a part of the average. he's above average.
We're just saying we're
actually.
bringing up the maturity level a little bit.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
Good balance. But I think it's like mid-20s.
It is.
Is about the average age.
It is.
I mean, you're not the average age either,
Not-
for sure.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's pretty much younger
Yeah,
than us. So
exactly.
I was like,
but it'll be
"Aw."
fun. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we start rehearsals here in a few weeks, so we'll definitely keep you guys up to date.
Yeah.
And let you know how it's unfolding. But the other thing is, thank you so much for all the support on the pilot.
Yay, I
Yeah.
know. We've been doing pretty good. I've been watching that.
Yeah.
Got to keep updating the socials and making sure people are sharing, but it's definitely been
It's like the
quality
outpouring.
support.
Yeah, the outpouring.
and just like having people come up to me afterwards and being like, "Oh my God, I watched your podcast. You guys are so good." I'm like, stop it.
I know. Or like, yeah, like I actually got something out of it. I was like, really? That's great.
Yeah.
Because like that's what we wanted to do.
And
Is
the
like,
cute little comments that we got,
yeah, I know.
loved it.
Yeah, so thanks for all of our like theater community people and all of the people that are supporting. And so we're gonna dive right into this next episode, and we're gonna talk about solo dates.
So exciting.
I know.
That's the scariest part of your entire life.
Really? So I have like so many thoughts about solo dates, but
I do it all the time,
I
though.
think like we often fantasize when like main character energy of like we don't need supporting characters with us all the time. Like we can fill a room by ourselves.
Yeah.
We can go anywhere, do anything. Like I appreciate my own company, kind of thing. But how does that play out in real life for us? And so that's what we wanted to explore.
Yeah. I personally love taking myself out for a date or just a day with me. Like I did yesterday, just went for a drive.
Yeah.
Hang out with
Although
myself.
I don't understand the driving thing, especially with how expensive gas is. Like that's a small fortune that you invested yesterday in your mental health.
I mean, yeah, it was $40 to fill up my tank before I left. But
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't, in all realness, my car does get pretty good gas mileage. So from here to Kansas City and back, I think I used maybe less than a quarter of a tank.
Obviously not a destination drive there. It's just kind of like a circle through and around.
Yeah, I did Skyline Drive. And I've
know
never
what that
done
is.
that. And that was the scariest thing I've ever did in my life.
What is Skyline Drive?
It's a road on top of a mountain with no guardrails or anything. And you're just in the middle of this mountain driving
Yeah.
up and down and around. And it was scary. But sometimes I need a little bit of spice in my day.
Like get the blood flowing, remind you that
the
you're like
adrenaline.
human.
Yeah.
Take a little risk. So what was the impetus for wanting to take a drive? Like for the solo date yesterday?
Stress.
Oh yeah?
And just
Okay.
being stressed out about all of the things that have been going on in my life, personal and then like show wise as well. And then work, of course, because it's summertime and military is shipping on out. So it's been
Yeah.
just crap customer after crap customer. And I just have to deal with it all day. And then also quitting nicotine.
Oh, well, I'm proud of you for that.
Thanks.
I mean, how
It's
many
coming
days has it-
along.
how
No,
many days?
it's not been a whole full day.
Got it.
But it's been less than what it was before.
Okay.
So.
We're talking minutes here.
No, hours. Hours. So
And it's so funny that every time you decide to quit, it's during some sort of show.
yeah, because
like
I feel
production.
like the best time to like just cut cold turkey would be in a stressful situation, so you can get used to how your body feels in that kind of situation, and then realize you don't need that vice anymore. But then at the end of the day, you're like, nobody's looking.
Right.
I'm just gonna
Right. And that's how I see it play out backstage every time.
all the time, all the time.
Okay, so you said stress yesterday. Is that normally how your solo dates start? Is a need to decompress?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Yeah. Because I like being around people. I hate people. But I like being around
Makes
my
sense.
favorite people. And so, like, being around, like, Nora and Jane and Nate and just, I don't know, just being around all of my favorite people is, like, really nice, but then it's also exhausting.
I completely agree with you.
And it's like, it has nothing to do with them, It has
Yeah.
absolutely nothing to do with them. But my social battery just dies. And I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah, it's interesting because I feed off of other people's energy. I need to be around people, but I often find myself needing equal amounts of time of just doing my own thing and not feeling like I have to. But sometimes, what I wonder is that because we feel like we're having to cater to other people, or like we're having to like play a part or play a role that's like exhausting us, as opposed to just like feeling relaxed and feeling comfortable with people in the same way we could be relaxed and comfortable by ourselves?
I mean, yes. I know I put on a show when
Yeah.
I'm with people, especially at rehearsals, because like it's supposed to be upbeat. Everyone's having a good time. It's a musical. We're all
Energy's,
hanging
like,
out. The energy needs to be up. So whether I'm stressed outside of rehearsal, that can't come to rehearsal with me, because I don't need to be that Debbie Downer at rehearsal where everyone's like, oh my God, are you okay? And then that's also like, I hate using the word trigger, but that's like such like a mental head game for me when somebody's like, oh my God, are you okay?
Right.
And I'm like,
I hate that question.
no.
You're right.
But like,
You're
here we
obviously
are.
sensing something, right?
Yeah.
And like, I clearly, if I wanted to talk about it, like I would be saying something, or I just wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
So like, I would rather you just not even ask.
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
Thank you so
And like
much.
I can definitely. It's not draining when it's like just you and me, and we're like hanging out, we're talking, we're like figuring out our life, or like if it's just me and Nora. Sometimes I do struggle still with like.
The performative.
No, I think I just don't want to be an inconvenience to people about my own personal choices or things that happen to me in my life, because everyone's got something that's going on in their life. And I just don't want to be the person that adds to that and thinks that it needs to be all about me, because I can take care of me just fine. Just sometimes I really want to talk about it. But then in the back of my head, when I start talking about it, I'm like,
the insecurity comes out and you're just like,
let me not.
Why am I
why am I
throwing this on somebody? Well, I think the one thing is for me is friendships are built off of like shared experience and shared like hardship. So like if you're not able to express the negative hardships in relationships, like what do you have? Like you have brunch. We have to get back to the topic of being by ourselves.
Yes.
Because that's what we want to talk about. And I thought that this question was really interesting is like, have you ever used a prop to like feign like you're busy in order to like talk or like present this image around somebody that you were like either interested in or like wanted to keep it cool around? Because I have a really like specific memory.
Okay.
Okay, so I order Grubhub a lot.
Okay.
Or Uber Eats, like whatever, and I will always look and I'll be like, okay, like who is the person delivering my food? And there's one time this gorgeous man was delivering my smoothie. And I was like, oh man, I was like, I live in an apartment. I was like, I have to talk to this person. Like, I wonder how I could like, talk to him, but like, what's a reason that I would have, because typically they just drop it off at your door and leave, right?
Yeah.
So luckily for me, I had crutches from a surgery. So tell me why I went down to the lobby in crutches. and I said, hi. I opened the door and I was like, hey, can you just like help me get the smoothie up to my place, like then I can take it from there. But it gave me time to talk to him the way up on the elevator.
Because everyone feels bad for a cripple.
Yeah, exactly. So I was just like, I just twisted my ankle. I don't really know what happened, but like, how are you? Like, how's your day? But that's the like one thing that stands out for me is like one time where I've like used something to like engage a random stranger on. Yeah.
Oh. Mm-hmm. I think it's different for guys and girls.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
No.
I don't think I've ever really like had to initiate my own conversation.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Like sometimes I'll just like talk to a random person, but I feel like people come up to me just randomly.
That's main character
and they
energy right there.
start the conversation. Like, have you ever been in a grocery store and you're walking by and some girl is like, oh my God, I love your top. And I'm like, oh, thanks. I got it from here. And like, it was a discounted item. And then they're like, oh, cool. That's where I want to go. And like, oh, but I love your hair. Where'd you get your hair done? And it's like so different, especially when I'm in a drive through and a girl's just like, oh my God, I love your nails. I'm like, thanks. I just got them done.
That's so interesting that happens, because normally I get like Mima talking about how old the bananas are. You know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah, like that's about it. Like, I don't get like, especially guys engaging like on just a very conversational or even like, God forbid, like complimentary. Like, oh man, like I really like your, like. So I think a guy complimented my jacket one time, and I was like so taken aback by
really?
that. Yeah, actually, but you know what? It was his mom complimenting it for him. So take that back. Yeah, guys have a really hard time engaging other men in public.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah. I think women just have that natural instinct to be like, oh my God, I love that. You look cute today. And then just start having that natural conversation.
Man,
so
I wish
like
dudes were like that.
I know. I do too, kind of.
Yeah.
I've had weird men come up to me and be like, hey, how's it going? Yes. Can I buy you a drink? I'm like, well,
right.
Wait a minute.
Where's the safe zone?
Right. Like, what are you supposed to do at that point? And I'm like, ooh.
But also, like, it's very interesting that like some people like can like shoot their shot like with like confidence and go from like 0 to like, hey, can I buy you a drink? Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Without even like, I don't know, dipping their toe in the water first to like feel it out.
Asking, like, how was your day?
But I do feel like that's a pretty like, I don't know, alpha move. Like, I kind of like that. Like, okay, so let's go to the next question here.
Okay.
I Actually, we'll go to question number 3. Have you ever completely bailed on a solo date? And what lie did you tell yourself to justify like just going home? Like, and I don't know if for me, solo dates are like I'm going to take myself on a solo date. It's like, I'm going to do something that I want to do right now because like, I feel like it and who cares?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the only time that I wouldn't do that is if, I don't know. Oh, a lot of times I would do solo dates shopping, and then I'll be like, Zach, you know where this is going to end up.
Same.
You're going to be like at least $300 in the hole.
Dude.
And like, so I'll talk myself out of that because, but it always make me feel better.
Same.
It's a great date.
I don't think I've ever bailed on a solo date. I've had people be like, why would you do that? Like, you know, when you want to go to your favorite restaurant, but your favorite restaurant of the week is like a buffet.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I take myself to a buffet and I will sit there and put my phone on with like a Netflix show and my headphone in, and I will sit there and I will eat my food all propped up, ready to go. I don't care what anyone says. If people want to look at me, I'd be like, girl, what was that? I want to try that.
Yeah.
Like, I love a good buffet.
I'll go to like Chili's and then I'll get like the sampler platter for $4 and
The
they'll be
triple
like,
dipper?
oh, who's joining you? You know, and I'll be like,
just me.
it's me and my personality.
Like,
Yeah.
I brought me 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, totally. Or like, hey, I'm going to Melting Pot and I'm getting the couples, you know, special
love
for me,
Melting
myself,
Pot.
and I with the chocolate dip. Like, I
Damn
don't
right.
care.
And I'm gonna eat the entire
Yeah,
chocolate
exactly,
dip.
totally. But I do feel like I have to be engaged with like. I like do read, like I'll read at the table.
Yeah.
Or like for you, or if you're watching a movie, like I'll do something.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll take myself on a solo date and I'll have my script out and I'll be like taking
me
notes.
too.
And
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
know.
oh my God, I'm so busy.
Right, yeah, exactly. Acting like.
I know, just rehearsals.
Right.
So I'm like,
Booked
I
and
love
blessed.
it. Yes, booked and blessed. Just got so much going on.
There's so much going on. With that one
can't.
line you're trying to memorize.
Right. Right. And you still go to rehearsal and get it wrong.
Right,
And you're
yeah,
like,
I
dang it.
know. Not getting
It's
the
always
one
a
line
one.
wrong.
During Mama, that was my problem. And then Marty just gave up and he was like, you know what? I like the way you say it. And I'm like,
That's true.
Sweet.
Because you said it the wrong way like the entire time. Yeah.
And he's like, you know what? You do you. And I'm like, thanks, Marty.
Okay, so for you, what would be like the ideal? You obviously like long car rides, which baffles me. But like, if you were to like book yourself the like prime solo date, like where would you go for it?
Like if I had the funds?
Yeah, if you had like money, not an issue, but it has to be like in Colorado. You can't just be like, I'm gonna fly to Bali for a week. It's like, okay, great.
So in Colorado.
Right, yeah. Like realistic.
I mean, if it had to be in Colorado, I would probably take myself to a hot spring where nobody is at. So I would not go to like Glenwood Springs. I would not go to Pagosa Springs. I wouldn't do any of that. I'd do one of those like backwoods ones where like half the time everyone's naked. Like
'cause you're a
I'm
freak
probably
like
not
that.
going to do that. But wait.
Okay, well.
Wait. I have. But I don't know, just be with people that just want to be in nature and
Okay, so
be there.
outdoors.
Not necessarily like talk to people, but like be in the hot spring, be with myself, read a script that I'm working on and
Yeah.
just kind of like
But
be
there's
there.
people around. You're not like.
yeah,
by
I'm not
yourself.
completely alone. If I wanted to be completely alone, I'd probably go camping.
Okay.
And I would take myself out into like the mountain and like put up a tent,
lot of work,
have
though.
everything good to go. I know, but you said realistic. Now, if we're
Yeah.
talking unrealistic, I'm going to a private island beach. I'm taking
There's no islands in
anything that
Colorado.
exactly, but he said I'm saying unrealistic. I'm going to a private island beach where no one can talk to me, no one is around me. There's some random bird cawing in the distance, and I'm working on my script.
Right.
Either way, I'm working on a script
either
because
way.
booked and blessed.
Right.
Like,
Right.
but like,
Maxed capacity.
and I come
here,
back
people.
burnt as hell because I'm pasty.
Right.
So yeah, and then everyone's like, "Oh my God, where have you been?" And I'm like, "Wouldn't you like to know?"
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I just needed a me.
I just
week.
needed a me week.
Yeah. For me, if it had to be in Colorado, something realistic, I would probably lock myself away in the Broadmoor for about 2 or 3 nights and live in the spa. And I would probably run the menu of all the different spa things. No massages, because I think that's too intrusive. It hurts. And then, but I would do
massage.
no, it's too much. It's like everyone's like up in your business. And then, but I would do like all the facials, all the body
He only
wraps,
likes that at home.
all the, the manicures, pedicures. Like, I love that because I want it to involve self-care in some capacity. And like spas to me, like it's like the epitome
I love a good
of self.
spa.
Yeah,
We used to go to the spa all the time when we lived in New York. We found a Groupon for this huge spa in Queens.
Really?
And after every midterm, we went because we bought like 5. So like 5 Groupons. And you'd go in, you'd get like your uniform, and you'd have the women's locker room, and you could go upstairs.
Your uniform,
they had
like
the
a bathrobe?
Yeah, like there was like you had shorts and a shirt. You had your bathing suit underneath. So when you go upstairs to like all the different spas and saunas, you can sit in the pools, you can sit in the hot tubs. There's ones outside, there's ones inside. There was 21 different kinds of saunas.
In
they had
Queens?
a buffet inside.
What kind of food are they serving at the spa? Like Subway
Like-
sandwiches or what?
Slippery sandwiches. No, it was like pasta salads. They had a Starbucks in there. They had different fruits and like vegetables.
Sounds expensive.
That's why we got those Groupons.
Yeah.
It was only $25 per Groupon, and you got the entire day to be there from like 8 to 5.
Now, were there like water features in
Yeah.
the... Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like that.
It was nice. I love it.
Except like, I don't know if I love a steam room.
Yeah.
Like a steam room I can only do for like...
I love a good sauna.
I do love a sauna though. Is that the same thing as a steam room? What's the thing that's like dry? It's like a dry sauna.
Yeah, it would be a dry sauna.
Yeah, I like the dry sauna.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I would do on my solo date. I would come out of there. My skin would never have looked better. Okay, so what is the exact moment a solo date crosses the line from romanticizing your company to painfully lonely?
I don't know. Painfully lonely. I guess when you're supposed to do like a group activity and you were like, you know what? If it's not going to leave the group chat, I'm going to do it myself. And you go and you have your good time and you're having all your fun. And then all of a sudden you're like, man, this would be so much more fun if somebody came with me.
Yeah.
And then you just start like thinking about it and you're like, ugh.
I think it's like the
so much
intention behind it is like what makes it like a positive experience or like a negative experience. Like if you're doing the alone time because you're reacting to something that is like has impacted you negatively, like I could go to a spa day for days, but I'm still gonna feel lonely as a motherfucker, at the end of it.
Yeah.
And so I think that you have to be in a good place mentally before you go on the date.
Yeah.
With yourself, because then I think like if you're already in that negative headspace, then you're just gonna spend the entire time, 1, inside your head, 2, like talking to yourself super poorly, or like blaming everybody else and wallowing in your own self-pity.
Yeah.
Which
we can do that at home.
Right? Yeah, exactly. You don't need to pay for that.
Right. We do not need to pay for that. Actually, I clock into work and start doing that. I'm getting paid for my self-pity.
So I think it's like intention, and then I think if you're like, because we are people, I think everybody needs to have some sort of connection.
Yeah.
And I don't think that we're any different. I think for us, we probably need to be around people more so than the average person.
Yeah. Yeah. I love being around people, but at the same time, I hate people.
Off topic, I went and saw a movie last night, and it was the worst movie that I've seen in a long time. Backroom. Oh,
No.
it's so bad.
It's not
I wanted it to be
good.
so good, and it started out so good, but there's one point in this thing where you see the monster or the thing that's in the back room, and it's so comical and anticlimactic.
Oh man.
I know.
I All right.
But
then
you know, the
I
theater
won't
was
see that
crowded,
one.
so like I think a lot of people are like, but
I had such high hopes for that.
I know, me too. And I thought the acting was good. I thought the premise was good.
Okay.
They just, and then like the ending was really bad. But yeah, such a letdown.
Guess I'll have to go see Obsession.
Yeah, I heard Obsession was good.
I'm gonna see that one.
And then
like Vititious or something like that. Mm-hmm. I want to see that.
But I mean, that goes back to like, so I went with my boyfriend last night, but like I'll go to a movie by myself.
Oh, me too.
Oh my,
I
do not
love a good movie by
care.
myself.
Oh, me too. Give me that extra large popcorn so I can get a refill. I can put as
real.
much butter as I
Real.
want.
Like
I don't
nobody
have
else
to
is eating my
share.
popcorn.
I don't have
I'm gonna
to
put salt on it.
Yeah.
Butter.
And without a doubt, whoever that I'm with is always like, you know, they already put salt on that. It's like, thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't yell at me.
You can stay in the car.
You're right. Like, don't eat my popcorn then.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, you salty.
Exactly.
Salty bitch.
But like movie theater popcorn
The
should be its own
best.
food group. Love it.
It really should.
Yeah. So
It's
I
on
no
the food triangle.
Yeah, no problems with going to a movie by
I
myself.
love going to the movies by myself.
And I love going to the movies. I think
Me
that
too.
Every time I go back, I'm like, "God, I need to do this more."
Yeah, and I don't. I always end up doing like, probably like every other month, every third month.
That's more
kinda
than me.
thing. I think like the first time I went to the movies this year was to see Devil Wears Prada 2.
I haven't seen it yet.
so good.
I heard it's good. I know. I'll probably buy it on Amazon though. So
It's so good. I loved it. But everyone went in with expectations of it being like almost like the first one. And they were like, oh my God, this new storyline. I'm like,
why would
well, why would you
it's
expect
been
it
like
not to
50
be the
years.
same storyline?
Right.
Why would you expect it to be the
We've
exact
gone
same
through
movie?
two
Something
depressions.
has to happen. Fashion is different
Yeah.
than it was in 2006. It's 2026
Right.
now.
Yes.
Ugh.
But I like how they brought everybody back.
Yes.
I heard it was great. No. Oh, have you ever had someone come up to you on a solo date and try to vibe? And is that the goal?
I have. I've had. I'd be out by myself. I'll
Set
be
the
at a
scene.
bar
Okay.
by myself. And I think that's mainly where like people just want to come up to me and talk to me is if I'm having a drink by myself. People are just like, oh my God, she's drinking by herself. She must want company. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. I want to sit here and
Like
sip
the reason
my
why-
vodka cran without you here. Why I'm here. But then people will always come up and like sometimes it's really nice and we end up like having a good conversation. But then there's always the one that's just like, hey, how's it going? And you're like, ugh, what's happening here?
Like you already know that the agenda's there.
Yeah.
It can't just be like, hey, like I just want to meet this random stranger.
Yeah. It's never just that. There's always a hidden agenda in the back. Because, you know, when a conversation starts off with, hey, how are you? That shirt's really cute. You know, like they're trying to vibe. But then there's
Yeah.
that, hey, how are you? And you're like, oh, geez.
I know.
I'm great. How are you? And
Yeah.
you're just like, you know, the vibe is off.
Or like it starts out with like a forced compliment.
Yes.
And you're like, "Mm, you didn't have to.
Yeah. You could have just sat down.
Right. I
Or
was
not.
like, I mean, I don't feel like either of us are unapproachable either.
No. Well, sometimes.
You might
Sometimes I
be.
look real mean.
Yeah, you do.
A lot of times I'm real mean.
For me though, no. I'm like a golden retriever. I'm like, talk
Yeah.
to me. Somebody pet me.
Yeah, I know.
So like
I'm not. I'm the Doberman in the bag. Like,
yeah,
don't do it.
Exactly.
No.
You better
Like,
come correct or
right,
you're
right.
gonna get bit.
For real. I can smell fear.
Yeah. But you know where the vibes are pretty good? I like airport meets.
Me too.
Love a good airport
Those are so
meet.
fun.
I know. But like I've also probably gotten the most numbers in airports.
Really?
Yeah, but it's hasn't been like weird, creepy, awkward. I think that there's just this like I don't know, vibe about an airport that's like
where you're traveling, you're getting away.
and
you're
you'll
not at
never
work.
you may never see this person again and you
Yeah.
just randomly stumble upon this person and it could be fate or like you know so there's this
could
like
be fate.
romantic little meet cute potentially
The wind starts blowing your hair back and you're like,
yeah exactly like I forgot my bag at the gate and you know somebody's like here you forgot your bag and I'm like oh thank you and then we start talking and he's like where are you going or like I've sat next to somebody on a plane and totally vibed
oh, same.
yeah
Those are my fave.
I know
Those are my fave.
Yeah. But you have to be in the right mood.
Yeah.
Because like I've been the total opposite where I'm like, somebody tried to talk to me. Somebody, you know? And then other times I'm like,
all the time.
please.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm never like, please. I'm like, please stay away from me. Like,
Headphones are in.
Don't talk to me. Yeah, headphones are in. Like, movie is ready. Everything is set to go.
You're focused.
Do not talk to me. I feel like that's how I am in public too, because like I am not the U.S. court system because everyone is guilty until proven innocent with me. Oh. Period.
Like they got a motive.
Yeah. Like everyone's got a hidden agenda. And until you show me your actual colors, we're not going to vibe.
I totally understand like where that comes from too. But for me, I'm just like, oh, this person just wants to, you know, hang out and just, but then I'll end up overcommitting and then I'll spend like half the time like trying to dig my way out.
Yeah.
You know, and then you're like, man, we
Yeah.
gave the wrong impression for the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. No. Ew.
But I think for me, I think solo dates to find something used to be the point. I used to have like this agenda of like going out on a solo date to feel less lonely. And for me now, I can be alone and not feel lonely. And that's like some main character energy right there.
Nice. Yeah.
Is be alone with yourself.
Yeah.
And that takes some time to learn. And
It
so I think
does.
now, it's not the point to meet other people. The point is to do exactly what you want, how you want it, and treat yourself the way you deserve.
That's right. Queen.
Yeah.
I love that.
All right, well, that's all the time we have. Please like and subscribe.
Yes.
Where are the socials? What are the socials again?
Socials are main character energy 719, both Instagram and TikTok. As soon as I make that one.
All right, perfect. Sounds good. And thanks for watching. Tune in next time. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Cute.
I just got my heart broken.